Why did Hashem create illnesses that will help them die? So, the Midrash Me'am Loez talks about the different requests that the Avot HaKadoshim, Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, asked from Hashem. And Yaakov Avinu asked Hashem for a favor. He said, Hashem, until now, everyone looked the same throughout their whole life. They got baby, they got to about 20 years old. At 20 years old, they matured. Meaning, whether a guy is 20 years old or 120 years old, he looks exactly the same. No gray hairs, no limping, no pain in the back, no teeth missing, nothing. He looks like he's 20 years old. And then one day, he sneezes and he dies. Middle of the street. He goes, hey, Manishma, hapchu. Dies, finished. That's how he dies. This is why, Rabotai, until this day became a custom that when somebody sneezes, you say God bless you in English, but in Hebrew you say la briut. La briut to your health. Why? Because in the old days, if you sneeze, that's it. It was the last sneeze. Well, it was death. It's like a heart attack. A sneeze used to be a heart attack because there was no illness. So Yaakov says to Hashem, this person doesn't know when he's going to die. So he doesn't have time to prepare his family, to prepare his estate, to give the inheritance to the right people. There's a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict. Hashem, give us something to prepare us. Hashem says, Bikasta kibalta. You asked for it, you got it. What I'm going to do? I'm going to give you warning signs. What's the warning signs? Illnesses, gray hairs. The Baalei HaMusar says every time you get a gray hair, it's a warning sign from Shammai. Your time's getting closer, son. My daughter, your time's getting closer. Yeah, but it's one gray hair, I'm 21. Okay, time's getting closer. I didn't say today. It's closer, meaning every time you get gray hair, do tshuva. Why? They're calling you in Shammai. Calling Shammai. Somebody gets sick, why? HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, your time's getting closer. Don't think that for sure you live into 120, even though everybody wishes you to 120, it doesn't usually happen. Every day you got to do tshuva. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us sicknesses in this world as a way to warn us that our time is up. And this, Rabotai, is important to know as part of tshuva. The first step of tshuva, the first step, before learning Torah and science and proving that God is real scientifically, before learning the entire Chumash and knowing every one of the names of the Avot and their sons and their descendants and learning, before all of that, a person must ask himself one question. And that is, why am I in this world? That's the first step of tshuva. Why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu bring me to this world? What's the point? What did he decided that this world cannot continue without me in it. Why? Why do I need to be here? For what? What is my purpose? Once a person asks themselves that question legitimately and searches for the answers, he will discover two things. One, he'll discover the reward of a Jew for fulfilling what Hashem wrote in the Torah. Hashem says, do all of these mitzvot, you'll get rewarded both in this world and the next. This world is temporary, the next world is eternal. He'll discover the reward for doing his job. On the other hand, if he continues learning Torah, he'll see the risk for not doing it. The risk for not following what Hashem said in the Torah. Once he discovers the risk, only a fool will continue going against Hashem. What is it like? It's like somebody that got a job at a big company, and the company says, listen, we're going to pay you a lot of money, but you just got to make sure that you do your job right. Okay, no problem. Paycheck every Friday. Okay, no problem. Just come in, make sure you wear a suit and tie, whatever. Okay, no problem. A week passes by, 2 weeks pass by, 3 weeks pass by, 4 weeks pass by. The guy's still sitting in his cubicle doing nothing all day. 4 weeks pass by, 5 weeks pass by, 6 weeks pass by. 3 months pass by. Now he's getting his paycheck. Paycheck comes on time, never late. But after 3 months, he gets a pink slip. Tell him, we're sorry, we do not need your services. Or better yet, your lack of services anymore. He goes to the boss, wow, what did I do? What did I do? He says, exactly, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. He goes, yeah, but nobody told me what to do. So how could I do anything? If you're waiting for somebody to tell you what to do, obviously this is not the position for you. If you're going to wait for your boss to constantly give you instructions, you are a horrible employee. Horrible employee. If your boss has to worry about whether you're going to do your job or not based on him telling you repeatedly, do your job, show up on time, put a suit on, do this, do that. If he has to constantly give you instructions to do your job, guess what? It's better not to have you. Why? Just the time that he's wasting telling you to do your job, he can just hire somebody that knows how to figure things out by themselves. I remember having employees like this in my company. Nightmare to deal with. Every day you got to tell them what to do. And it's the same thing every day. Why do I have to keep telling you what to do? Oh, maybe something changed. If it changed, I'll tell you. But until then, do your job. And that's why the Chachamim say, as a side note, some people sin adultery. Some people sin adultery. Many sin gezel. And everyone sins Lashon Hara. Lashon Hara we know already. Shem Erachem. It's not a bite en bomit. Everybody says Lashon Hara at some point or another. Adultery, only the real Reshaim do it. But gezel, the Chachamim say many, meaning a lot of us. Why gezel? It's because people do not know the laws of working. How to work. Guy goes to work. He works for, I don't know, P&G or something. He works for UPS. But instead of doing his job, he's on the phone all day with his girlfriend. He's on the phone all day with his wife. He's on the phone all day with his bank account. Because a check bounced. He's trying to figure out, why did the check bounce? So he's sending messages to the bank. No, come on, he's on hold for 45 minutes on his boss's time. Habibi, you're a thief. In Shemaim, you're a thief. Or better yet, he's text messaging all of his friends because they all went on vacation to Cancun. He wants to know what they're doing over there. So a half hour, 40 minutes, he's on texting back and forth with his friends. Oh, you met? Oh, wow, you went? Oh, you went there? Oh, why you this? Oh, you did this? Oh, you did that? Guess what? You're a thief. Why? Your boss is not paying you to text message. Your boss is not paying you to do all those things. Now, if your boss says he doesn't care as long as you do your job, that's a different story. But truth be told, most jobs you cannot do while you're talking and texting and doing all types of things to other people. So what happens? Person thinks they're tzaddik, they go up to Shammai and says, oh, here's the thief, 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 thief. What thief? I never stole a handkerchief. What are you talking about, thief? Because what are you talking about? You worked for this company 30 years? 30 years you're stealing from them. 30 years you're stealing from them. Why? You're on your phone the whole time. Or better yet, people do business in different trades, diamonds and things of that nature. They give money to somebody and they say, listen, I'll give you the 10,000, but you have to pay me back when you buy the goods. You have to pay me 10,000 too, meaning $200 extra because I'm giving you extra time to pay me. Guess what? That's interest. If that person's a Jew, you just lost Olam Haba. And all types of laws that have to do with stealing, with ribit, and with interest and things of that nature. Chachamim say a lot of people violate this stuff. Or better yet, a person wants to be chacham. Or she wants to be a chacham. Chachama, what? The boss didn't tell her what to do. Boss didn't tell him what to do. So he figures, you know what? I don't have anything what to do. You know what I want to do? Let me open a Gemara. Until he tells me what to do, I'm going to read Gemara. Why? He's getting part of my mitzvot. He's getting part of my mitzvot. Why? I'm learning, he's paying me. He's getting part of my mitzvah. I'm learning Gemara. I'm going to finish Masechet Yoma over here. I'll finish. I only have one daf left. It's only going to take me 2 hours. I'll learn Gemara. No, what? What's the big deal? Oh, she decides she's going to read Tehillim. I'm going to read Tehillim for my boss. I'm going to read Tehillim for my boss. I'm going to do mitzvah. Read Tehillim for my boss. She starts reading Tehillim. He's not paying her to read Tehillim. He's paying her to, I don't know, build a building. He's paying her to do other things. No, she's going to read Tehillim. Who's asking you to read Tehillim right now? Yeah, but it's a mitzvah. Not now. Before or after work, or if you have permission during work, but not just because you decided. A lot of people do this. A lot of people do this without even thinking twice. So it's important to know these things.